Hello guys, welcome back to meet Elaina and Chris. Welcome back to
Welcome
our channel.
back.
I'm here with my beautiful wife once again, Elaina, and thank you for sharing our videos. Thank you for liking and commenting. Thank you for following our stories.
Thank you.
We are here with a new edition.
Yes.
And in this edition, we're going to be discussing about my
His
first 30 days in the
days.
United States. Let's get started.
Let's get started. Okay, so talking about your first 30 days, you've arrived, and I think one of the first things we want to talk about is just the culture shock you experienced. Like, I know for some people it's more than others, but like time adjustments, just different interactions, and talking with people. Just what were some of the first things you noticed?
I think one of the first thing I noticed was the time difference. Although I already know the time difference, but coming to live in the time difference, it was really a shock because it took me 30 days to get my sleep back.
Maybe more?
Or maybe more. Yeah,
maybe
I guess more than 30 days actually. Because I found out that I want to sleep at like all the time. I feel sleepy at all times because we had like 6 hours behind. They are like 6 hours behind right now from Nigeria. So I found out that I was, feeling sleepy in the mornings.
Yeah, he was definitely, his schedule was definitely off, and so, he was doing a lot of sleep.
My schedule was really broken and it was off.
Yeah.
It was actually a shock. It took me time, the maximum time to get used to it. And another thing was the speaking culture, like the language. I thought I know English. Like we basically speak like the way the UK Britain kind of English, but I actually thought I knew English, and accents are way different. Even up to now, I still struggle with some people's accents. I could barely hear people talk. They're really fast in talking and all that. Sometimes I will, like, when people are talking to me, and I'll be like oh yeah
but he doesn't know what they just said.
But I didn't know what they said. I don't want to offend anyone. I don't want to get embarrassed and all that, so I just nod my head and move on. It still happens, but gradually I would say I've been trying to pick on the slangs, on the language, the way things are pronounced.
Or even like greetings, like show them your greeting. What's the greeting that you learned now that you're here?
Okay, I've learned when someone is leaving, or you greet someone that is leaving, or you guys are departing, you can say, "Oh, have a good one." You can say, "Have a good one," and the person can say, "Oh, thank you," and you have to excuse for everything. Almost like if you want to pass, I know it's normal. You think it's normal in Africa. Oh, excuse me. No, excuse me is a norm. You have to say it.
It's a cultural norm.
You have to be conscious of it. So that people will hear it. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Because if you don't say it, you could cause some offense.
Cause some offense. So you have to, so that somebody will be aware of you, or maybe something you want to do, or you want to pass. I know, you want to pass. It's a normal thing to say excuse me, but not just passing, man. Just even coming beside someone, you can say excuse me.
We like our space here. We like our space, personal space.
Personal space, like eat. It's a guarantee. You don't mess with people's space. And another thing was, here you could talk about secrets.
We're a little more we might be a little more personal with each other.
Bro. People are open to each other.
Like even somebody you don't know might share what might be considered like more personal information.
You can have
just in talking.
Man, I had my personal stories, man.
So that was something he noticed, is like, oh, people really want to talk to you.
People are really open. They might share their their burden
Yeah, they might share with him what he would
or
think is
whatever
like,
that is.
oh, this is personal.
This is
Why are they
personal. Why are
sharing
they
it?
sharing it?
Yeah, yeah.
But it's just normal. But man,
Mhm.
and I got I can't tell you why, but yeah, I don't want to go into it deeper. But yeah, it's something I found as a shock when I came in, but little by little I'm kind of coping, with
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's one of the things you remind me. Yeah, so yeah,
So now, beyond that, so we did the spousal visa. We did not do the K1, which means that he came in automatically with a visa
with
that
an immigrant
would,
visa.
yeah, process to a green, I think a 2-year green card because we've been married for less than 2 years. So he could come in and work, but we did have to wait for his social security card, but he didn't have to apply. We already had applied within our paperwork
Yeah,
that we submitted.
automatically. Yeah.
Yeah, so he just had to come here and then wait for it to come. And for us, it's different for everybody, but for us, ours came within 2 weeks.
Yeah, within 2 weeks.
And so while we were waiting for that, what did we do? We did shop. We went shopping for
We went
clothes.
shopping for clothing.
Yeah.
Trying to know the environment.
Yeah.
Drive around.
Yeah,
Try the food.
yeah,
So the food is another thing.
yeah.
Food.
We'll talk. Yeah.
Should we go in?
No. Okay, we'll go into the food next time. But yeah, trying the food, getting used to the routine in the house.
Because I had getting to the routine, trying to get to know one of our neighbors.
Yeah, trying to make some.
The thing is, people are more like I can say isolated here. Like
Yeah, they're not gonna.
it's gonna be bored for you if you don't make friends. Here.
Yeah, if you don't reach out to people,
If you don't
because
reach out to
everybody's
people,
kind of stays to
everybody
themselves
stays to
unless you
themselves. People are busy
intentionally.
and-
Intentionally make connections. Yeah, people stay to themselves.
Okay,
here.
coming in with an immigrant visa, I felt like I could just go in, and open a bank account. And one thing you need to know is like every state is different. So we live in the northern side of Florida, so it was a different case. So we went to the first bank, went to the second bank, to no avail. I needed a ID,
Yeah, they wanted to see his actual green card,
actual
which you
green
didn't
card.
have yet.
which I didn't have yet.
Yeah, so it was really hard to set it up. And we did find one bank that
We did
finally
find
was
one,
like,
yeah.
"Oh, it's fine.
Oh, it's
Just
fine.
send it to us, or send us a copy. Let us get a copy once you get it."
When you should get it, so
Yeah.
or it can be a struggle depending on where you
Where
are.
you're at,
actually.
yeah.
So we finally get it because it's really important.
Yeah.
Even before you get a job,
Yes,
you need a
because
bank account.
with the jobs, once you do get a job, they're gonna want to set you up with direct deposit
deposit
for
for
your
your
pay.
payment, for your
Yeah.
paycheck and all.
So you do
that.
have to have a bank account, and we were even trying to set it up using mine initially, but they were saying that because it was in my name, it would not. His
So
checks would not
You're
come
not
to me.
coming.
Yeah, and so it has to be they have their own account with their name on, or an account with their name on it. So definitely look to set that up pretty soon. I'm getting there, and double check if you have to wait for the visa or the green card or not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So everyone's challenges might be different,
yeah.
but we'll still arrive on the same path.
Yeah, it's so okay. And then the other thing that we did was preparing his resume. So you want to start working the resume, because the format that Nigeria uses is very different
It's a different
from
format from
what we use. There's a lot of information that's in their CV that we don't need in the
Maybe.
resume. So we had to prepare his resume and translate his experience to what the roles here that he was going to applying for would be.
Exactly.
And then the driver's license.
Ooh. That's one of the mistakes I did, not learning how to drive a car properly back home before coming.
Yeah.
So if you want to come in, if you're coming in, make sure you know how to drive, because 90% of the jobs or whatever you want to do requires an ID,
Yeah.
and most of the IDs are driver's
Yeah.
license.
Yeah. So yeah, make
So
sure
make sure you're really good in driving. Then you come in with your country's driver's
license.
license,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it can be easier for you to test
Mm-hmm.
here and
And get your license
get your
right
license.
faster. Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, definitely look at getting the driver's license. Check the requirements where you are because every state is different.
every state
but
is different.
yeah, it's
Everything,
easier if you come in with your license from your country and you can show that, and then I think the process goes a lot faster.
Yeah.
But definitely it helps with applying for a whole bunch of different jobs.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. And then the other thing was looking for jobs. That one was a little bit of a challenge, but
yeah, I think it's a challenge because you're coming into a new system.
Yeah.
You're coming in, to a new working system. Like it's way different from what we do back home.
Yeah.
So I had to go through scrutinizing processes. Thorough scrutinizing process, drug test processes. Depending on the state, like we said, like Florida is really strict on drugs, alcohol, most of those things, they're really strict on it. So I have to go through those processes. I have to go from the resume, because if your resume is not good, you might not get a job.
Yeah, they won't call. Yeah, and that's another thing. Just because you apply doesn't mean that they're gonna even call you back. So we did, and he even did some follow-up calls to some places that he applied, which is a natural practice here to do. Is to follow up. And we looked on Indeed, we looked at Simply Hired, and then we also just drove around and looked at for hiring signs that businesses had out. And we also just saw local businesses that were around and just checked their website to see what their job postings were. So that's what some of the ways that we did look. This is the city that we're in is not very urban or big, so depending on where you are, you might have way more options available. Yeah. So that's another thing. Before
I got an interview, I have to learn some interview processes.
Yeah.
The questions that can be asked, the basic questions that have been asked on interviews, and prepping on them, and knowing how to answer and know how to talk, have conversation, because most of the interviews here are more on conversations.
Yeah.
It's not like question and answer.
Yeah.
So it's more of, I think that's one of the things I like about this country. People want to have conversation with you, even on jobs, like, even on something that looks big, like just you're honest, how honest you are on that process. So it's way different. It's more than like academic qualifications and all that. It's more of even though that applies, but they want to know how honest you are and how you can converse.
Yeah, and so that's something that we did do, is interview prep and even phone etiquette, because a lot of these places, the first interaction is when they call you on the phone and say, hey, I saw you applied for this, are you available for an interview? So we went over phone etiquette for those situations, because it's a little bit bit different than what would be happen in
as a way you would sound on the phone.
Yeah,
you already lost the job.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what we talked about too, is like that first call.
You have to be confident.
Yeah, the interview has started in that first call, so we had to go over phone etiquette and then just interview prep, just to make sure that he was ready for the question. So that's a big thing. How does interviews go in Nigeria? Do you know?
I don't really know that much, because I only had one interview my whole life. I think it was after high school or something, and it was like a test, like an engineering test and all that.
Okay.
So I've been like an entrepreneur. Sorry, my guys, it's different here. We say entrepreneur, but here is entrepreneur. So I was an entrepreneur for years, almost all my life. I'm an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
So forgive me, guys. So yeah, so I don't really know how white collar jobs are, but I know that most of those interviews are more of qualifications
Yeah.
and who you know.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
different
it's
from
different.
here.
Yeah. So definitely spend some time on that. And then we wanted to talk about the weather. So, like you said, we're in northern Florida, and when he came, it was December, so it's technically our
It was a cold season.
even though it wasn't as cold as
the
a lot of people, up
Yeah.
north were experiencing.
Up.
But what was it like? I had to get him a beanie cap. But yeah, how was it? To be fair, a lot of people were wearing beanie caps. But how was it for you specifically?
Yeah, the thing is, I haven't seen that kind of cold before, and
yeah, he said
people were
that a
even
lot.
saying that, it's not even cold in Florida.
Yeah,
and I was imagining like
how much
cold is it in up north?
Yeah,
people in New York, people in New Jersey, Boston, like man, how cold is it? Virginia. I was like, man, I don't want to be in that kind of cold. So it was really cold. The weather was really a challenge. I had to, go to bed feeling cold, waking up feeling cold. And the worst part is most times the ACs are on inside the house.
It's not, no, the AC was not on.
Weather.
The heater was on.
The heater is on, but it doesn't look like heating.
But it wasn't hot. I mean, it's not going to be the hot that you're used to. But
so
he had a beanie cap. He had gloves.
Gloves.
He had gloves. He had a jacket.
I have my jacket.
But it wasn't even snowing. But he was still cold. It was an adjustment for him.
Yeah, it was frosting. Like
we did have frost.
It was frost everywhere.
Yeah, we did have frost.
It comes around. So you know how cold it is. It's like how many degrees?
I don't even remember.
It was like, I think
50s,
the lowest we got,
40s?
Lowest we got was like 36, 32. It was a
Fahrenheit,
Fahrenheit, yeah. Or in degrees, it has to be like 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5.
Celsius?
In Celsius.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it was really cold. Like I said, I haven't seen that kind of cold before. But now I'm enjoying the summer.
Yeah, the summer's
the summer is here.
But are you ready for the next cold?
Yeah, I think I'm ready because I came in when it was cold and I haven't experienced it, but I have experienced it right now. So once it comes again, I think I'll be ready for it.
You'll be ready? Okay. Okay, so now, finally, the big thing was that we did get to spend the first Christmas together, but that was in Nigeria. So this Christmas would be our second Christmas together, and we got to spend it with him in the U.S.
Yeah.
So this is your first American Christmas. What was that like? Because I've been in Nigeria, I've seen how you guys celebrate Christmas, and it is different. So what was it like to actually experience it the way we celebrate here?
Basically, I think Christmas here is they're really big on celebrations, decorations.
Yeah.
Decorating the house, Christmas trees. I know we do it in Nigeria, but I feel like it's more of the rich people, rich guys,
or the businesses,
companies and all that. But yeah, they're really big on celebration, and decorations. But we are more big on food. Eating. I think we are more big on food because they do more on food on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So, but we do more on food on Christmas.
Yeah.
So I think that's the two different things I found out. So people are decorating their houses. You can move to streets being decorated. I know, we decorate street, but you can count how many streets is decorated in Nigeria. You can count, my brothers. So it's way different. Everywhere is decorated.
Yeah, a lot of
lights and all
full neighborhoods.
But the Christmas back home, we eat until our tummies, until you are full. You eat the whole day of the 25th, and you go to church.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point because our churches, they're generally closed.
Yeah, they don't go to church on Christmas. Yeah, I don't know.
Christmas,
where we are, we didn't go to church. Maybe in other states they might be going to church. I don't know. Like I said, most of the things we say here, it doesn't apply to every state,
right?
Because it is actually 50 big states. it's a 10 million square kilometer country, so it's really big. You see how big it is. So uh, people might be doing different things in other states, and
Yeah.
but I'm talking basically on, yeah. But one thing I like is they have structure. Yeah, there's a structure everyone follows, in the country. That's
So,
what made them one and all that.
so what did you like about celebrating Christmas here, and what did you miss specifically?
I think what I like about here is, like I said, is the more on the decoration, like,
Okay, you like the lights. We went and saw the lights. And
yeah, how
the Christmas.
intentional people are about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But back home, I miss the food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, chicken and rice,
I don't even
man.
remember, what did we eat. What did I make? I don't even remember what we ate for Christmas. Honestly,
Maybe it was chicken and rice.
we ate chicken and rice.
Chicken, like
No,
turkey, chicken.
it was turkey. Okay, I don't remember. Okay, so, and I will say, I think what I liked about Christmas in Nigeria was I liked to go into church on Christmas Day. I thought that was very cool, and I think it shares significance with what Christmas really means to us who are believers. So I did like that about Christmas there, and I missed it. But I definitely missed, when I was in Nigeria for Christmas. I missed the celebration, like seeing all the lights everywhere and those kind of celebrations. I did miss that. So that's very interesting. Okay, now New Year's, which all I remember about New Year's is the fireworks.
And there's one thing with me is, I don't know, on Christmas, I think we travel back to our various villages.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know people do a lot of traveling here.
Yeah, people travel back home.
People travel
Yeah.
back home and all that, but there are a lot of cultural experiences back in Nigeria. Like, yeah, there's there's a lot of tradition display on the Christmas time
That's good.
back
Okay.
home. So here, I think it's just way different. Like, people go visit family and maybe just go on treat themselves nice,
Yeah, go on a vacation.
go on
Go visit
vacation, and
family.
that's it.
Yeah, everybody has
But
their own thing.
there are a lot of tradition going on in back home. Like people visiting home every Christmas. Being part of the tradition, the culture. Whatever display that the age group style, age group thing, and all that. There's a lot. There's plenty on Christmas Day. Even in New Year too, it happens and all that. I think that's what I missed.
Okay, that's fair. So we did just do fireworks. I don't remember what I I don't remember again what I cooked. I don't think it was anything extravagant, but we tried to watch the countdown.
Yeah, countdown.
Yeah, we tried to watch the countdown. We had our sparkling cider, and then what did we watched? Oh my goodness, was it Pastor Paul and Nietzsche? What did we watch? We watched something.
Pastor Paul and Nietzsche.
We watched a
Dunamis International
Christmas
Church.
prayer or something
Yep.
after. Yeah, but that was it. So hopefully this coming year we'll have a bigger celebration.
Celebration, yeah.
It was so much
We're looking
going
forward to
on,
that.
yeah, in the first 30 days that
Yeah, there was so much.
That
Yeah.
was just what we did.
There was so much going on.
Yeah. A lot of adjustments.
Yeah. I'm still adjusting, people.
I'm still adjusting too. We're adjusting together.
We are adjusting together. Yeah, that's what we do together.
Yeah, we're adjusting together. Oh my
Oh,
goodness. Oh my goodness.
Okay, guys.
So yeah, so basically that was the first 30 days. I feel overall that it went really smooth. There were some things that we had to learn along the way.
Learn and unlearn.
Yeah,
That's what
about
marriage is for. Yeah.
what we needed to do and how to get things done. But overall, I think it went really smooth, and we accomplished everything that we were hoping to in the first 30 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we accomplished it. And the first 30 days, I finally got a job.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did.
I finally got a job, and yeah, and it's going good.
It's going great.
Great.
It's going great. Yeah, he did get a job in the first 30 days, which was our hope, because there were some people we know that it was taking them
Longer
a lot
time.
longer
Yeah.
to get a job.
To get a
yeah,
job.
But he got a job.
So I got it the first 30 days. So
Yeah.
guys, this is how the first 30 days in the United States went. And yeah, I hope you join us, you share,
Hope
you
this helps
subscribe,
you
and I hope it
guys.
helps
Yeah.
you guys, in your own journeys and
Yeah.
for the people that are about to start the LDR journey and all that.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. See you on the next one.
Okay, bye.